Hi everyone! Welcome to Metroid, item collection number 1. Hi Jess.
Yep. Hi.
So this was already pre-recorded, and Jess might remember this part. And I
You're
decided
telling me.
to...
I can't believe you kept that.
Yeah, I wanted to... What better way to start a video than to show you failing as you try to collect the first item, you know? Yeah, but this ended up being an hour video of collecting
Yeah.
stuff. I cut it down to 20 minutes. This is the best I can do, so...
Didn't help that I went to Ridley.
Yeah, but then for some reason here you decided to go on the map. I don't know why. I don't know. He's still
I
here.
think I wanted to pause for a certain reason, and I just can't remember what that reason was.
Yeah. But there's a lot of items to get, and we decided, I think, to just, instead of showing 5 videos of collecting stuff, it'd be best to just cut it into like a video or two.
Yeah, like just a whole
Yeah.
item collection.
And you still couldn't get up there. There you go. Oh my god.
I tried wall jumping the first time, but for some reason didn't press the buttons quick enough.
Yeah. So here I think it was, power bomb.
Yep.
All that for a freaking power bomb.
Well, I was too lazy to go get the grapple beam. We decided beforehand that we weren't gonna get it, and then later on we just thought, you know what, let's get it.
Okay, I don't remember where the hell this... Oh yeah, here was, we were trying...
Going for the grapple beam.
Yeah, we were like, can we just skip the grapple beam and we'll come back for it when we actually record the next session? They were like, we can't because half the stuff needs the grapple beam for us to get out. I don't think we can get out without it. Right, that's what it was?
I think that is what it was.
Yeah, we couldn't get out without it, so we're just like, oh, we gotta go get the grapple beam now. So, what the heck?
I thought there was a secret passage there, but it's lower.
Oh man. So I really kept in this whole segment in this part of us getting, because this is all blue area we haven't discovered, so.
Yeah, good way to show it off.
But I don't think you failed too bad here. I don't remember.
I didn't die. That was the best part.
Yeah. Well, that lava's evil. That's the one thing in this game that drives you nuts. So Jess, what do you think? What do you think about Xbox now going backwards? Be like, okay, now we're gonna get rid of all that stuff that we did that pissed people off.
The first time I saw that, I just laughed.
It's funny, isn't it?
Very. It's obvious they're desperate. They want their console sold, but if you keep giving us stuff we don't want, we're not gonna want to buy it. And now Skype's going off.
Does it go something like? Does it go something like? I can see it right, like them crying or something in a corner, like the PS4 is the Sony's beating us up. We gotta change that.
Yeah, something like that. I swear marketing for video games nowadays is just like, come on.
Their solution is a patch. You're gonna
I
buy,
know.
which is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. You're gonna buy the system. You're gonna get on launch day. You're gonna have to install a 50 gig patch to fix their mistake.
Yeah. Whereas they're working on the production of the console still. They haven't released it yet. Go in and fix your mistakes.
Right. So let me get this straight. Let me see if I got this right. You get a 500 gig hard drive. You're gonna have to install like a 50 gig patch off the bat.
There's only 450 gigs left for memory.
Alright, well, I'm just guessing, I'm saying like, it's probably not 50 gigs, but I'm just saying it's kind of silly you have to spend any space on their mistakes. It's like, what the heck?
No. It's like, okay, we understand you guys screwed up. Just tell us you're gonna delay the release date and we'll forgive you for fixing it.
Right, and here we
Which is what a lot of video game companies should do again now too, because there's a lot of things they don't fix and then they add it as DLC and it just wrecks the game.
I'm not a big fan of DLC, but I mean I can understand that in certain
either.
things, but it's like, especially if Nintendo starts doing it, oh god.
Yeah. I can understand for like if you wanted to add bonus levels for a challenge, like what's a good game that did that? I'm trying to remember. It was a PlayStation 3 game, I know. I loved the game to death, beginning to end, and then later they wanted to add challenge. Mega Man 10, that's it. They added the time attack challenges for Emperor Ballad and Punk.
Alright, I could understand it, but it's just like, it's not... When you buy a game, it's like, why does all the secret content now all of a sudden you have to pay for? Like, when did that start happening?
I miss cheat codes and unlockables.
When did that start happening? It's like saying if you had to pay on Mega Man X, if you had to pay for the freaking, the what is that power or whatever it's called. What is it?
The Hadoken?
Right. Imagine if you had to pay like $5. Like what?
Yeah. At least with the remake, they were a little more forgiving with it, except the no damage thing.
Right.
God.
Anyways,
Hours on that.
while we were rambling, I think we got the grappling hook, and now we gotta get up here. Which you were trying to do the extremely difficult way, which actually the impossible way.
I was seeing if you could get up that way, but nope.
Nope. And I think I told you the little thing to just jump with that thing, because when you jump while you're running, you go like extremely high. Yeah, but I do agree with. Anyways, back to the DLC thing. I agree with you. It's silly. It's like I agree with it at some points, but it's too much. Okay, that's fail number 1.
You're just having fun with this. You know, actually, the one thing I would really like if they did, instead of doing downloadable content, they make updates for the games. Like, you haven't played a game a long time, you put the disc and you start the game up. They say, there's some update data available for this. Do that with bonus content. The moment you have it finished, instead of making it DLC, add it into the update.
The problem with that is they're lazy. Once they have a game done, they really don't want to do anything for that game a lot of times, unless it's like...
Yeah, I think Way Forward is the only one I know who's done it.
The only exception is with their online games, you know, like the massive multiplayer games and all that.
I know, and it's so annoying.
Yep.
I hate it.
Okay, here...
Oh, we're back here in Crackmeyer's pit.
Yep, I cut here for us to show what's across here.
Yep.
What the heck is my cat doing all the
So many distractions, right?
Yep. Simple energy tank, Jess.
Yep.
And this is where we start cutting everywhere. Now we cut to...
Oh, back here.
Back here again. Because, actually, we went here like...
This is the area where I accidentally went to Ridley's.
Yeah, we went here like 4 times, actually, I think. And then I ended up cutting like the first 3 times of us going here when you realizing that you need a grappling hook.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
My memory is more of Ridley's area than anything in Nora Fair.
There's just way too many secrets in this game, which I don't mind.
I like it.
I like it when you're playing the game. When you're let's playing it, it's a nightmare.
It can be.
Yeah. And then we go here.
Yep. See it? What was it?
Missiles? Or bombs?
Missiles, bombs, and something else, I believe.
I think it was just power bombs, right?
Oh, right, we realized we couldn't grab the thing here because we needed the gravity suit.
Oh, yeah, wait, no. No, I think that's the other area.
I know we get the X-ray.
No, it's this.
This room.
Your favorite.
I hate this room.
You're like,
I spent
okay, let me go get it.
45 minutes in here on my first playthrough.
Right, and yet on this, for some reason, you get it like...
First
boom.
Frickin' try.
Right, and that wasn't edited.
I know. I actually had to come back here with the space jump for this one the first time I played because I hated those platforms.
Ridiculous.
Then I came back for the one we showed off that we couldn't get.
Right. The power of editing. Gotta love it.
And then I had such an issue with the morph ball for some reason.
They should give you this. They really should give you the spring ball earlier in the game. It's kind of weird that they give it like.
I think it's because it makes getting a lot of the power-ups look easier. They kind of want you to abuse bomb jumping.
Yeah, this is what I want, Jess. They're remaking my favorite game ever, A Link to the Past. Okay, they're
making a sequel.
I said remaking. They're making a new game, a sequel. Well, now that they're doing that, I want to see a sequel to Super Metroid with the same style.
Yep, not Other M. They ruined it that way. I swear that's supposed to be before.
I don't care. I gotta be honest. I never felt like people will probably kill me for this. I do not like the Metroid Prime series. I don't. I don't feel like
the first-person thing kind of deviates me.
I don't feel like Metroid should be a shooter game. To put it plain and simple. Okay, and it's not like purely shooter, but it feels that way sometimes.
They kind of went like the Halo way with it, where it's the first-person type of platforming, and that just does not work for this type of game, I find.
Right. So I don't like that at all. you know, and they went that, and Other M was just, I don't know, it had the aspects of that again, where it felt like it was kind of like a shooter again, and I just don't like that first-person view in this type of game. This game belongs as a platformer. That's it.
Like, a nice way they could have done it is the way Jet Force Gemini worked. It had this type of feel like Metroid, but it was a 3D third-person platformer.
You mean like
kind of like how Kingdom Hearts work.
2.5D?
Yeah.
Is that what they call it? Where you get the 3D, your side-scrolling
models, yeah.
You're side-scrolling, and it's the 2D environment, but the models are kind of 3D, and the background looks 3D-ish, right? That's what you're saying? Or something
More
like that?
like Mario 64.
Oh, I gotcha.
But you do have, like, you have your starting point multiple directions, but it all leads to the same route in the end.
Well, I wouldn't mind seeing, if you've ever seen the new side-scrolling games, how they look now, it looks like, it's still 2D, but like, it looks like I'll give you an example, the new, you probably never played the 3DS Castlevania, you probably never played it, right?
I own it.
Oh, you did play it, okay.
I haven't touched it, but I own it.
Have you tried it?
I've tried the tutorial and stuff like that, and it's actually a really good game. The story is so slow.
I'm not a big fan of the story, but you know what I mean? Like, it's a 2D game, but it has, like, 3D environments. That's kind of what I mean. That's what they should do with the Metroids from now on.
Yeah, I like that. They did that with Sonic Generations, too, and it was an amazing concept. I kind of wish they'd do it more often.
Right, and that's kind of what's missing with the Wii U really needs to, I don't know, the Wii U needs to come out with some of the mainstream games. I think that's why the Wii U is struggling.
A little.
There's no Metroids, there's no Zeldas yet. It's having a hard time.
Remakes are nice, but come on, let's have something for the actual platform.
I think companies are getting a little too ridiculous with remakes. I like remakes, but
like I understand like remastering the graphics and not changing the gameplay is a nice thing to do, but add some bonus content if you're gonna remaster a game.
No, I agree, but it's like look at the Vita. You know, the Vita. I actually think I like the look of the Vita. I really do. I think it's a nice looking handheld, but it's not backwards compatible, so you can't play any PSP games, which is silly.
No, you have to download them from the PlayStation Store to do that.
Right. Whereas the 3DS you still can, which is good.
Yeah.
So you can't do that, and then you know, to make it worse.
Mm-hmm.
To make it worse, it's like there's nothing.
You kept where I got stuck.
Yes, of course I did. Because there was. I'm sorry, Jess. Look, I know you haven't seen this video before, but I couldn't get rid of that moment. I had to keep it. So.
Okay, continue.
Sorry. So, what was I saying? The Vita has no games. I mean, every game is like they're making Final Fantasy X HD. Awesome game, but that's a remake.
Yeah.
God of War 1 and 2 HD, that's a remake. What new games are they making?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Capcom was at a good point making Legends 3, but then they decided, oh no, we won't make money doing that.
I am still, like, really upset at Capcom for that. Because that was, like, one of the reasons you wanted a 3DS, and they just, like,
It was the sole purpose I wanted a 3DS. And
right.
now look at me.
Yeah.
I'm usually playing my DS games.
Oh, this freaking secret.
I remember spending about 15 minutes on it the first time because I didn't realize you could super bomb.
Yeah, and there's no way to get to the other side either, right? Without a space jump. So I cut all the way here now.
Where I found that super bomb while you were twiddling on something else.
Yay! Look at all these upgrades. We're not even like paying attention. We're just getting upgrades everywhere. Like as long as you're watching this video and if you really need
the video itself is pretty much self-explanatory as long as you know the math. If not, you can always look it up.
Now this energy tank we're about to get, I never ever knew it was here until like actually saw a guide.
Came across it.
Where you're just shooting up in the air like, oh, what?
Yeah, I was shooting at enemies because I didn't have the speed booster yet. I just got the high jump boots. I'm like, oh. Actually, no, it was before I got the high jump boots. I was shooting at the enemies so I wouldn't take damage, and I just shot up and thought, ooh.
Yeah, no,
I tried getting it too.
Yeah, I actually edited out that other secret there because you can't really get there unless you have the gravity suit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because I was going to keep that in originally, but you don't really do anything there. It's like, I can't get anything there.
Yeah.
Here, I think... What are we getting? I don't remember.
What's this room?
Oh, you're bombing... Oh, no, wait a minute. What did we do here? Oh, yeah.
Right, this room. You need the speed booster to run across this area.
Right. Which we didn't get before. And I think there's also another secret here.
Wait, our first reserve tank.
Now, here's something I always found interesting. Okay? Maybe you can answer this. What came out first, Mega Man X or this? That's a tough
Mega
one.
Man X, I believe, was 93. Let me just take a look here.
Yep.
Video game, Mega Man X. Come on and load. Load.
Because I'm gonna...
December 17th, 93.
Okay.
And Super Metroid.
I think Super Metroid came out before?
Metroid was March 19th, 1994.
Came out after.
Then why does it say 93?
I don't know.
It was 93. This thing is off. Because it did say in the title screen when we were playing it 1993.
Well, my whole thing is... Here's why I brought that up. How many reserve tanks are there in this game?
4.
How many reserve tanks are there in Mega Man X?
4.
Who came up with the idea?
Let's see, one of them was the lead designer for this game, and the other one was Keiji Inafune.
Uh-huh. So I'm very curious on which game came out first, for that reason. And I wonder if one took idea from the other, or if that was just like, they didn't even think about it when they made it.
Maybe.
The energy's completely different, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe not. I wonder if... How many heart tanks are there? I don't even know.
Total of 8 in X, and this one we have...
More than that.
12?
Oh, if you said 8, I was gonna... Okay.
I believe 12.
Okay, yeah, but I was just like, oh, this part. Yes, did I keep in your fail here? No, I think I edited your fail. Yeah, I edited it. See, I was nice this time. I was like, okay, because...
Oh, I made that mistake about 8 times before I got it, so I was like, you know what? It was worth the screw up. I knew it was there, I jumped too early.
We're actually almost done, I think. There's only like a minute and a half left of the video. And I forgot to keep extra time in the video, so it's just gonna end abruptly. We're gonna keep talking.
It's perfectly fine. We can just splice in like a little Metroid picture or something.
Right, exactly. But, I don't know, I love these platformer games, like, this is seriously, I would have to say these platformers, like Link to the Past and Super Metroid, and a lot of these Super Nintendo games, if it wasn't for...
Link to the Past really isn't a platformer, it's an action-adventure game.
It is, but I'm saying, like, these style games with, it's like a world. The worlds they created for these games back in the day were so intriguing that it's really what got me into gaming. A lot of worlds nowadays are like...
I know. I understand the 90s was more of an experimental era, but crap did they ever go all out.
Right.
Now it's like they just keep recycling stuff, they don't try anything new.
And a lot of people, like, I know you never played Final Fantasy VII, I don't think. People don't understand why it's not my favorite Final Fantasy, but I would say in terms of, like, the Final Fantasy that really caught my eye, it definitely was. Because people don't understand unless you were around in '97 when it came out. There were 4 discs to the game. People don't understand. 4. Final Fan? No, I'm telling you,
Final Fantasy VII had 3 discs.
You're wrong.
I can go grab the disc case if you want me to.
Which is it for? Is it the original thing?
PlayStation 1. 1 instruction. 2 and 3.
I'm telling you, there was 4. You're
I'm
wrong.
gonna have to webcam this now.
There was 4. Anyways, this video's ending, so this argument will continue off screen because I think this is the end. So I'm gonna fight Jess, and we'll see you next time for more Super Metroid.
I know I'm right.
It's 4.
I have the disc in front of me.
It's 4.
I have it in front of me.
I don't
3.
care. Okay, you can stop recording.
Okay.